Hello and welcome to Cookie's Diamond Painting. My name is Amanda and I thought I would do something a little different today. Today we are going to go through my kitting up process. I have decided to do the 10th by Mandy Manzano. It is a 51 centimeter by 71 centimeter. It has 45 colors, two ABs, and a total diamond count of 45,360 diamonds. I have already opened this one and did an unboxing. It is one of my unicorns that I have been looking for. So I have finished with my previous one, and I wanted to kit this one up. Get my tray here. So we'll see how this works. Let's see here. You have your sticker sheet here. Each one of those is a separate sticker. I have my funnel here from Zodiac Shadows. Wonderful addition to my diamond painting kit. Absolutely love it. I do have my 60 bottle case that I'm going to use from Art Dot. I fell in love with this one. I do have the largest one, the 420 bottle case that I use for my spares. And with the two new kits that I just unboxed, I will have to buy a bigger one. Oops. Totally didn't plan that. All right, so in my case here, I do have a couple little extras. I keep my wax in here for my multi-placers. That one's just about done, so I have an extra one in there. A couple of these silicone packs for when I close it up. Don't want to get any extra moisture in there. A couple of squishies if I need to use them for anything. One of the 4 containers, I guess, in case I want to travel with this and I need someplace to put extra spares or garbage drills, because I have a feeling this is going to fill up everything in here. And I have my washi tape. So I have all that in there. All right, so let's get going on this. I'm going to put all of my stickers on my bottles. There's 45, but I've got 60 bottles, but I know it's a big canvas, so I'm planning for extras. And I do apologize if you hear the moaning and the groaning in the background. I am disrupting my puppy's nap. That would be Pepper. She is actually Cookie's mom. So I will just put these in order for now. I do like to, after I am done kitting up and everything is in the bottles, I do like to rearrange them, usually numbers, alphabet, and then symbols. And I don't know if I haven't looked too deep. Oops. Got that one. This one's sticking a little bit. I haven't looked too deep at the symbols yet to see if some would be similar that I could maybe group together. My last painting I did group together arrows and triangles that seem to help get familiar with the symbols a little bit faster. Might actually tear this off so I can get to them a little bit faster and a little bit easier. I'll keep the other stickers. Don't necessarily have a logbook, but I might start a logbook just so I have some place to put the stickers. I do use the GemFlow app, which I absolutely love. because my daughter and I go to, we go diamond painting hunting, usually Saturday after payday. And we can tell if we've bought that specific diamond painting yet or not, only because I've bought two of the same one before. I didn't mean to. I bought one. It was the Abstract Cat by Diamond Art Club. I really didn't mean to. I bought it with Christmas presents, and I put it in my closet. I forgot about it, and then I went back to Joann's a couple months later, and it was on sale. I was like, oh, I don't have that one yet, so I bought it again. So I had two. My oldest finished. My oldest did one. I have yet one to sit in my stash to kit up. I think we might have a competition every time we go to Joann's or we see it on the shelf. I tease her. I say, well, maybe we should get one for your little sister too, and we could just do a comparison on who does it the best. So we found the Gems Flow app, and we whip out our phones in the middle of the store, middle of Michael's or Joann's, until they're closed, of course. But you know, if you just buy on Diamond Art Club, it tells you bought it already, so whatever. I would like to start using or looking at other small shops. Not saying anything bad about Diamond Art Club. I love them. But I know they have, I just love that picture. They have different pictures, different artists, artists that have been on Diamond Art Club that have left, and they're somewhere else, which I'm super happy with. I'm just going to tuck this in here. Super happy with, because I love their art, and I didn't get it when they were with Diamond Art Club, but you know. Okay, we'll just stick these in here. Toss this one in my little garbage I've got right here, and we will put this off to the side. Get my funnel out. I'm gonna, it's just a little bit this way, and I will slide the drills out. Oh, it's a smaller pack than I thought. We will take that out in a little bit. So, how's everybody doing? I am filming this on Sunday afternoon. I have been eagerly listening to Onyx Storm on Audible. I heard I'm gonna be sad. I have like 5 hours left in the book. So as soon as this is done, I'm done cutting this up, I'm gonna pop it back in. I can finish the book tonight. Yeah, so let's find, I'm guessing, oh, I have 3 huge bags of 310, and that's black for anyone who doesn't know. I also have 2 huge bags of 33-871, which is a really dark brown. Oh, so these are not going to be in order at all. Darn it. Alright, well. Oh, and we're going to have static. I don't know if you can see those. Oh, maybe if I had it in shot. Sheesh. See, some of those are kind of, there, that might be a little better. Kind of sticking up at the top. That is static. it's annoying, yes. It's definitely something I can deal with. So actually, the way I deal with them is put a little dryer sheet in my bottle and I shake all the ever-loving mess out of it. So if you can see in this bottle, I do have a little bit of dryer sheet in there. So I'm going to go grab some more dryer sheet to add with this. I will be right back. All right, I am back. I have a little pile of dryer sheets here. So I'm just going to start with this one. Find the number because they do have the DMC code on there. This is 648. So I will look for my sticker with 648 on it over on the right hand side, and those are the drills that go with it. You can also kind of tell, I think by the, let's see here, see if my theory is right. 780, 780, yep. So if you can kind of see the symbol on the bottle around here is kind of a brown. There we go. It's kind of a brown right there, and the drills are kind of brown. So you can kind of scan through when you're getting used to your colors and your symbols and everything to just scan through and look for, oh, that one's kind of a green, or I'm looking for a red, and look that way. I'm just going to take a piece and shove it in there. I also, when kitting up, I don't, to have less waste, I don't like to, you know, cut them where the seal is and then cut a side off. That's just going to create little triangles and everything around. I will cut them at the seam. Oops, already made a mess. Cut them just below that seam, and that way it's kind of less of a mess and I don't have little bits hanging around. See, this one is super staticky. Oh, come on. I've got drills going all over the place. I guess there are a lot of different ways to deal with the static on your drills. This is one method to get them in there. I also, oh, man. See, this is why it's good to have something underneath, because they just went everywhere. They got stuck to the top of my funnel. Now they're just everywhere. But this is one method to have a little piece of dryer sheet within your bottle. I've seen some people use a static gun, which is kind of a new concept to me. See, if you kind of just shake it a little bit, they start to settle down a little bit, and by the time I get to use them, I may need to put another piece of static or another piece of dryer sheet in there, or they'll settle down. But I've heard people use a static gun. I've heard people put the dryer sheet on a tray and dump the drills right onto the dryer sheet, kind of fold it up and, you know, kind of smush them in there, and then dump them into their bottle. I like this method. Do whatever works for you. Sorry. I have been cleaning on and off all day, and it's just, the dust has gotten to my nose. Other methods that I have seen is people stick a piece of dryer sheet in the bag and then kind of squish it around, pull the dryer sheet out, and do it that way. Oh my goodness. These are going to kill me today, I can tell. noise if I've seen. Come on. There's just a whole bunch of different ways out there. You can pick and choose however you want, however it's going to work for you. So, what's your preferred method? Leave me a comment with what your preferred method is. If you prefer doing it this way or that way. 977. Also, interested in, I'm going to actually take this and wipe this down a little bit. Kind of preemptively get that in there. But I was going to say, what is your method for diamond painting? Are you a single placer? Are you a multi-placer? Are you a mix? Oh, let's put the container in there. Do you do all with the same color? Do you do sections like I do? Let me know. Do you have a different method of dealing with static? I think my last one I did was Nuzzling Wolves. It didn't have that many colors in it, I don't think. But the static and the amount of time it took me to kit up was crazy. Okay, and this one, I am going to cut this one here just so I can show you if you don't know. This is one of the AB drills. It has kind of an iridescent coating on the top of them. Some people do like to use a different pen or a different method of placing these down because sometimes the iridescent coating can come off onto your wax. I haven't had it come off on my fingers or anything like that, so you don't need to worry about that. But sometimes your wax or your glue dot, if you use a glue dot, is a little too strong and it will come off on that. I have a separate set of pens specifically for my iridescent, my ABs that I like to use. That way I don't have to worry about getting the coating all over the place on my regular glue dot pen. Okay, they're in number order. I still can't find it. Alright, well, I'm going to fight with the static because, as you can see, this one is just teeming with static. So I'm gonna go ahead and fight with this. You guys don't need to hear me mumble on about. I'm gonna go ahead and fight with this. We'll be back in just a little bit. are back. So I have just a few colors left. 938, 939, which is a dark blue, 310, and a 3371. I can get, this was my other big bag. It was $7.98. I can get about 1.5 containers in there. So I am just going to put these off to the side just for a moment until I can get a pen, because I lost my pen. That was also sitting in here as well. And then I can mark my extra containers, at least with the number, the DMC number, if not the symbol itself. And I just put an empty container in the spot where that one should go. So for 937, I'm going to do the same thing. 938. And these packs are super fat, so that must be a main color. Ooh, must not have cut that one all the way open. Okay, that is struggling. Let's fix this one. Okay. So what do you, asking lots of questions today, what do you guys like to do while you diamond paint? Oops, put that there. Do you listen to an audiobook? Do you watch TV, YouTube channels? Enjoy the silence? That one did have a little bit of garbage in it. Not bad. But overall, Diamond Art Club is really good. It's really good quality company. Except the static. Static drives me nuts. But other than that, they're really great. 939. Don't fall. Oh, there's a little hitchhiker in there. I don't mind. Hitchhikers are easy enough to take out. Toss, when you pour them into your tray, I just toss them into a little container. Oh, come on, go in there. Oh, jeez. Everywhere. It's everywhere. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is one of my unicorn paintings. Really wish they would make the 9th, Mandy Manzano. The 9th, just one of the TARDIS in its entirety would be great. And I think I'm just going to hold, I don't know how many containers I have, so I'm just going to hold these two off to the side, put those up there, and I'm just going to open this one. So what are some, what's your favorite, who's your favorite artist? I don't know what color that is. Let's toss it over there. Ooh. What's your biggest, oh, we're gonna switch that. I forgot my method already. Switch that with that one, put this one in there. What's your biggest canvas that you have ever done? This is getting up there, but I think the Train of Dreams is going to be great. It's huge. That's what she said. 3371 is my last one. 33. That would just fall out. Thought I heard it on there. Oh, 33. They're in numerical order. There we go. We'll put this up here. Only gonna open one. I'll put this other pack up with my 310s. Whoop. Oh. Put the container in there. I also don't like to fill these as full. I'm going to dump too many out into the tray and then make a huge mess. So I try not to do that. So I'd rather put them in another container. Or have the bag up on top. So I will, normally I have a 9 container that I got from Walmart. That's really big. Bottles could probably have held both bags of the 310, the black, all in one container. But currently, my youngest daughter is using it for her diamond painting. She is almost done with. She started it yesterday. And she's almost done with it. She's been rocking it. With a lot of color in the same color in the background, so she can do a lot of color blocking. And I think it's the one she's doing the puppy and the kitty. Told her she should replace some of the chest, the fur on the chest of the puppy to make it look like our dogs. I don't know if she has any spares. She mixes all of hers. Both my girls do. I think I'm the only one that separates them. And then when they spill or when they're out, they come running to Mom. Mom. All right, well that is me kitting this up. Let's look at the canvas one more time. So here are my bottles. We'll take a look at the canvas one more time here. Here are my bottles. Like I said, I will go through and I will rearrange. I need to mark up these pots that are that have color in them that don't have a sticker on them yet, so I need to do that. But then I will rearrange to number, alpha, numeric, and then symbol. So I may put, let's see. This one is a minus symbol. I may put that with the equal. May put that with the, I thought I saw a plus sign. A percent sign. This one I call lollipop. It's the one with the circle and the line on it. That one I call a lollipop. So yeah, that is all of my drills. Just shove those in there. Over here, over here. Keep this in with the toss the garbage back over there. let's take a look at the canvas one more time. Again, this is the 10th. Ooh. Struggle bus. Struggle bus. Oh. For Pete's sake. There we go. Canvas will lay flat. I'm thinking I might start at the top right hand corner and work my way left. That's left. That's right. Work my way from the top left to the right, just like we're rating. That way I can push this up over my table, and I don't have to worry about the drills. I don't have to worry about laying my arm on the drill field. I will put a couple of rows of release paper on there so I can see that part. I'll roll the bottom part up this way, work on that top part, and then I'll just keep scrolling on down. So there we have it. Today is Sunday, so I'm going to finish getting the canvas ready and log it in my GemsFlow app that I am starting it today. And then I will get working on it. Super excited. All right. As always, thank you for joining me. If you like the videos, I know I asked a lot of questions in here. Please leave your comments down below, like, subscribe. I know I'm just getting started with all this diamond painting, and there's a bazillion diamond painting YouTube channels out there, so I do thank you for stopping by and watching me and joining me on this journey. Make it a great day. It is up to you.